What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This video we're going to be taking a look at a device that this company reached out to me and was like, hey, would you like to review our product? And normally I say no. When I get a lot of emails from companies that I've never ever heard of, probably can't even pronounce, that reach out to me, and most of the time I'm like, Well, this one caught my eye, and I'm kind of glad I said yes, and I did take this on a trip recently, like about a week and a half long trip, and made it my primary setup and charge. I wound up staying like almost a week in Stowe, Vermont, and so since I was boarded up at a hotel room for that long, and actually traveling there drove and had multiple stays, so it was like, okay, let's just use this and try it out, because I not only had my AirPods with me, but I had my Apple Watch and I had my iPhone. Yes, this is mainly tailored for Apple users, so if you're not an Apple user whatsoever, probably can tune out now safely. Otherwise, let's take a look at this really cool device from Murpiso. Okay, I'm gonna gamble. Murpiso? Alright. This is their 3-in-1 folding wireless charger. And yeah, Apple's got something similar, but it costs an arm and a leg. This one's cooler for numerous reasons. One, it's cheaper. That's like the best thing, especially in these days and ages, right? So this has a 15 watt max delivery. That's wireless. Does smartphone, does watch, does earphones. That's what it says. But really, this is tailored for Apple. In fact, if you go look at this link that I put in show notes, pretty much only says Apple products. iPhones, AirPods, Apple Watches, and what generations and models it all supports. So I'm going to say they're gambling on this just being an Apple user product. Okay. We look at the back, some specs. This is the model F21. Don't worry, I'll put a link in the show notes to the right one. The input is Qualcomm 18 watt Type-C. So basically it's got an 18 watt in. Output is 7.5 watts for your smartphone, 5 watts for your earphones, aka AirPods, and 2.5 watts for your smartwatch, aka Apple Watch. So it does put out some pretty good, is that going to total 18 watts? Absolutely. So you're going to plug it in, it's going to be able to input 18 watts. Well, it's going to be able to spread those 18 watts across 3 different charges wirelessly at the same time. Yes, that's pretty cool. This does not have an internal battery. It has to be plugged in. So can't carry this with you and not have it hooked up to a power source, because it stores no juice whatsoever. So this has definitely got to be plugged in, and that's not a problem anymore at hotels. You either got USB ports or you got outlets. So make sure you got either one, right? And luckily, this comes equipped. So, do not use this product in a high temperature environment, and use our included Qualcomm 3.0 adapter for charging. Okay, and it is included, and I will show you that. So that's about it. Here's the box. It does have a little user manual and some indicators for the lights and some do's and don'ts. Basically, there it is. You use these. Don't use the Apple 5 volt. Use their Qualcomm 3.0. So user tip: remove phone case with card or metal accessories before charging, and case thickness. So, for instance, don't use. This is from Zira. This here case here, very, very cool case, but it's got this. Okay, it's a kickstand. It's a metal kickstand. It is MagSafe, but don't use this kind of case. Okay, don't use a wallet case. So if you've got like something like this, okay, don't use it. Not that this, you could probably charge to this anyway, but can't use accessories like that when you're going to use your phone to charge wirelessly. Now you can use MagSafe cases as long as they're not something like this with a pop-out kickstand, right? So, albeit this is a cool case, don't want to use it. You can use something like this though. This happens to be another Zira case that you could get by with and use. Okay, so those kind of cases, yes. In fact, I have this case on my phone, and we're going to use it. All right, let's go ahead and pop in, open this up. So you do get this little carry case. You know, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it is what it is. You get this little zipper case, so you can throw it in your luggage, tech bag, whatever, and it does fit in here nice and snug and cozy. You get their A to C cable, because they give you an A to your C. Well, this is Netgear. Ah! Okay, so I put the wrong piece in here, but it looks just like this. That's how I got it confused. So basically, it looks just like this. Fits perfectly in here too. Don't know how this got in here. Alright. And then you actually have the magic here as well. Activate warranty. And it folds up super compact and super nice. So one of the things that I really liked about this, not only the price, not only the design and the ability to charge quite quickly, all three devices at once, was this has some really cool lighting effects that you can basically utilize to basically tell you when devices are done. And if you're into RGB, hey, this is going to fit right into your setup because this has got a nice RGB effect. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this in. Now, as you can see here, we're going through a little bit of a light power up. Now, you've got lights here, you've got lights here. Now, the first night I used this, it was by my bed, and this thing was annoying as hell. Well, without further reading, I discovered, hey, I can turn this stuff off. So the rest of my nights, I didn't have some crazy bright lights over here by my bed. So a nice little button here that's kind of hidden, right? It's just a little touch button that you can basically shut this down with. But if you want a little night light in a dark hotel room, so when you want to get up and use the bathroom or something, point it away from your face, this works. It semi-illuminates a little area that you can maneuver, right? So you've got your phone, you've got your watch, and you've got your earphones. Again, basically on the Apple side of things. So you can lay it out flat like this and charge your devices. Now, what's going to be cool is, as soon as I set a device on here, you're going to see some differences. So let's just set the AirPods on here. This starts charging. You can see the AirPods. Get them right on there. So the AirPods are charging. Let's set the Apple Watch on here. Apple Watch is charging. Got it upside down, but it's charging. And then the big boy, the phone. Now, you see a blue change, right? So the colors, and these are breathing. So basically what it's telling you is everything is charging. And when it's breathing, it's charging. Okay? One of these is still drawing power. If I remove the AirPods, no change. If I remove the Apple Watch, no change. The phone is being charged right now. So that is kind of a cool little feature that it gives you a little breathing. When it's everything is completely charged, it goes solid blue. Okay, so that's kind of neat. So if I put my AirPods on here and nothing changes, the light comes on, LED on the AirPods, and says, I am on a charger, and then it goes off. It's 100% charged, nothing changes. My Apple Watch, on the other hand, is not 100% charged, so we should actually see a change here on the Apple Watch. Yeah, we're charging. Again, not enough to change the lighting, and again, we can refer to our little instruction manual here on the back that basically says that the standby state is green light always on. So basically, It's in standby state. Charging status, blue light flashing. Full state, blue light is always on. Error charging, blue light and green light flash alternately. And that means it could be a foreign object. It can mean that you've got something on there that shouldn't. And that's just the way it is. This is very magnetic, so this stuff does not fall off, as you can see. Very, very nice. Now, I don't think I've tested it with the AirPods. Let's just see if they fall off. I do got this case on here, so that's probably not too fair. It's going to fall off, yeah. So, this is a pretty thick leather case, and it is able to charge my AirPods through that. So, that's kind of neat. Again, it charges all three devices at once. So, another thing is it's got safety features built in. So, it monitors for heat, and it will shut itself off if it detects one of your devices getting too hot. And a lot of devices can get hot when they're quickly wirelessly charging. So it does shut itself off to protect itself and the devices it's charging. So that's another nice little feature. Let's look at some other foldabilities. So if you don't want your Apple Watch laying flat, you can pop that bad boy up and set it up like so. And some people use their Apple Watch like a little clock at night, so you can do that, right? So that's kind of a cool little feature, and then you can have your phone here, and you can have your AirPods here, and again, you can charge all three devices at once. And then again, you're going to a blue breathing state, right, if you have the light on. So we've got that going on. Also, if you wanted to charge it, this has multiple ways you can set this up. So you can set it up like so, or we can put our Apple Watch kind of like this. And maybe if you want your phone, well, this one has your AirPods, so probably not the best setup. We could probably do it like this. See if we can do that. Yeah, we can do that sideways, like so. And the phone's charging. And now, with the new iOS features, you get the standby mode, and you're basically got this nice little display right by your bedside, if you want that. And then I can put my Apple Watch on the back, like so. And I've got a nice little display for bedside. So you've got some options on how you can attack, basically folding this out. And again, if you're an RGB fan, that looks pretty cool, right? It's going to fit your motif like that. And then you just fold it up, and it's good to go for travel. Very, very compact. Here's our USB-C in, and that's it. There's really nothing else to it. You can fold it, like I said, many, many different ways. However you want to do it, it's got that ability. It's magnetic pretty much everywhere, so that's kind of cool, right? Again, you can pop that up, however you want to do it. So I thought this was a pretty quick butt. I did use it, like I said, for over a week traveling, and it did. Every time I got up, everything was charged. I loved it, and this is all I had to plug in and all I had to remember to take back with me. And except for the wall wart, or if I didn't have a wall wart, I could use a built-in USB plug at the hotel and just remember my cable, right? Which you can see I didn't even use the cable that came with it because it was still all wrapped up here in this little package. So again, very kick butt little device. I highly recommend it. It saved my bacon on the trip. It kept my stuff charged. You know, an Apple Watch is always the challenge. I just got to find my Qualcomm charger now. So having that and the ability to charge my phone and my AirPods and everything was just perfect. Loved it. Anyway, check the link in the show notes. You can go out and check this out on Amazon. It is not going to break the bank. It is a very, very nice portable charge solution that I don't think you're going to hate. That's why I was like, it caught my eye. I said, yes, I was sent this free of charge. They have not reviewed this content before I have published it. This is my own opinion. I did not pay for this, so, but again, I'm not being held at gunpoint to say, this is a great product, I love it, I recommend it, or anything like that. Because I'm a straight shooter, and I'm going to tell you as it is. So, it's a good device. It's worth the price. And I haven't had any issues with it. Doesn't overheat. It charges what I need to. The only problem I had was the first night I didn't know you could shut off the damn light. And it annoyed me. I'm going to be honest. It annoyed me. But read the instructions and voila. You can turn off the light. Don't have to have it. That was good. Now, I did have some rooms I kept it on, but I just pointed it away from me and it illuminated the room a little bit. Because damn, there's nothing worse than getting up in the middle of the night at a hotel and stubbing your toe on some bed corner. Okay? Just saying. It's nice to have a little light. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.